In this video, we are going to fix the side menu on the iPhone. So if I click on these platforms, then select iPhone, now you can see right here that this menu icon for iPhone is still blue, whereas for Android platform it's white. And you can see here that the text here is on the left, while for the iPhone is at the center. These are the default positions for the Ion text. So what I'm going to do is, if I open the side menu for Android and also the side menu for the iOS, you're going to see that there are lines after each item, and we have this icon on the side, this detail icon. Even under these buttons, we have lines and also detail icons. So what we are going to do is, on the iOS platform, let me just remove the Android. We are going to remove these icons and also remove these lines. Then if I go to the settings page, we are going to see we still have the lines. On this page, it looks much more better than what we have on the side menu. You can decide to leave the lines here on the settings page, but we are going to change the color of this back button and also change the color of this menu icon. Then remove these lines. So to get started, all we need to do is to add the required attributes on the Ion list and the buttons. So I'll go into my app.html. Right here on the first Ion list, I'm going to add the no lines attributes. This no lines attribute will remove the lines from every item we have inside the Ion list. Then on the button itself, we can add the no lines attribute as well, and also detail dash none. Now this detail dash none will remove the detail icon from the button. So on the Ion list, add no lines. On the button, add no lines and detail none. Now I'm going to copy this, add on every button we have. So on the next button, I'm still going to add this attributes. Right here as well, I'll add the attributes. Then on the Ion list, I'll add no lines. Then on this button, I'll add the attributes. I'll do the same here. So right now we've added the attributes on the buttons and on the Ion list. Now this will only be applied on the iOS platform. So I'll save now. Go to the browser. Right here. Now you can see we don't have any line after each item, and we don't have the detail icon on the side menu. So now with this no lines and detail none attributes, it looks much more better now on the side menu for iPhone. Now what we want to do is we'll need to remove this blue color from this menu icon. I'm going to inspect to see the class attached to this menu icon. So I'll select, then click on inspect. So right here you can see we have this button. On the button we have different classes. Now the class we are interested in is this bar button default iOS. We have bar button iOS, bar button default. Then for iOS, we have this bar button default iOS. So this is the class we are going to use to change this color to white on the iOS platform. So right now, what I'm going to do is just make use of this class. As you can see right here, you can see that the color right here is set to blue. Then the background color is transparent. So I'm going to change this color here. So I'll go into my home.scss file. Now down outside of this class, which is this slides page outside, I'm going to add bar button default iOS. I'll set the color to light white. You can either use color white, then add the important flag to it. But let me use this color, then pass this light white. I'll save this now, then go back. So now the color has changed to white. So when I click on this and I go to the settings page, you can see here this back button as well is also white. Let me close this. So right now we have the color applied to this. Then one more change we can make is, you see right here, this link is showing the blue instead of white, just like the way we have it on Android. If I scroll down, you can see right here it's white, but here on iOS it's blue. So let me close the Android, then let me inspect this. So I will inspect this to see the class. Then now it has a class button clear iOS light white. So instead of making use of this particular button, we can use the span tag that holds the text, because we want to change the text color to blue, and the span tag has a class of button inner, so we can make use of this button inner class. So what I'm going to do now is go back right here inside my home.scss, then I can put a comma, button inner. Now this will also apply the color white to this class. Then also make sure that there's no other button with this particular class that you want to change, or you are changing the text color to white. So I'll save this now, go back. So right here you can see now the text color is white, just like the way we have it here on Android. So you can go ahead, apply the different styles you want on the iPhone platform or the iOS platform, and also on the Android platform. To do that, you can just inspect for that particular element, get the specific class, then apply the changes using that specific class.